It's a transits story time, folks. This is what I think the planets are saying to us, and then I'll break it down. For me personally, and switch out any words that are more suited towards you. My soul wants what's best for my nervous system right now. And what's best for my nervous system right now may not be what's best for my ego right now. However, that is the bridge. That is the bridge into aligning with what we're releasing, what we can't control, so that we find power in what we can control to stay grounded in order to move forward. Because every single planet has transited signs, or is transiting signs, from last November through July. So that is not a normal occurrence, and now I'll start to explain what I mean. On an individual level, you're going through your own personal change, whatever that may be. You're preparing for the future that you're being, whether you've been preparing, right? You've been, meaning taking care of yourself, whatever that means to you. You're actually, all, in my perspective, you're always taking care of the future version of you. Taking care of the version of you now takes care of the past and takes care of the future in one way or another. However, the now is showing up for you. I want you to have the blue sky. I want the blue sky too. It's mutual. So essentially, we've been in this stop and go, and I've said this in every reading to every client, and here's what it is. Every planet that is transiting now, the outer or the closer in, are in the later degrees. So we've had, last November, we were in the late degrees for a while of Capricorn before Pluto finally moved into Aquarius. Recently, Saturn. We're gonna get Jupiter. Jupiter's a year transit. Saturn's like 2.5, 3, depending. Pluto's normally about 20. Uranus next month is 8. See what I mean? All different timelines. So all these different timelines within you are coming together under an umbrella. Wherever it is that you see in your life that you're looking for control is usually your lesson. It's a lesson for you to learn to release, knowing that there is a greater power, and that these planets that are literally helping the Earth hold its place together, but it's bullshit. I just saw this truck go by that's bigger than anything I've ever seen in a I don't know. Anyway, all of these things are influencing us, and the late degrees pretty much bring us down to our knees. I've been rhyming a lot today, forgive me. I've been bringing us to our knees in so many different ways, but they're culminating, and they have a pattern. There is a pattern. And some of us, what it boils down to, for me personally, is letting go of fear. That's the kidney meridian, if you're wondering. All your fellow Libra placements, all my fellow Libra placements out there. Every place that we're moving forward, it's happening at different times. So we're always letting go. So if you've been crying a lot, if you've been releasing a lot, if you've been saying, yeah, I keep releasing, for me, it's like I keep crying, I keep going through these realization after realization after realization. And for some of you, Taurus risings, especially, because that's me, you may be in that place. Because whether you have been preparing, like I said before, I do believe that each transit is preparing us for the next. And if you feel like harnessing, even if you don't know astrology and your intention is aligning with your life and you're making those choices, then you are preparing, whether you know the shit or not. And therefore, you are preparing and you keep letting go, and you're like, why? Well, it's just happening. That's what's happening. I'm finally getting to a clear place with a lot of this shit, and that's what I'm seeing. And for those of you who aren't, or have been stuck or in the same loop, it's gonna be more of a pull. You're gonna feel like you're being dragged. Because honestly, I feel like I've been being dragged and I've been preparing. So, and the best preparation I have, and for some of you out there, is the spiritual preparation. Is really connecting to and coming back to that connection to my soul, and really thinking about the soul. My soul's direction is not within my ego's control. And that's what I believe has been this Mars in Leo, Mars in Cancer, Mars in Leo, and the Pluto in Aquarius dynamic. I'm experiencing it in the 4th and the 10th house. And I do feel like wherever you're experiencing that transit specifically, if you can, go look at your chart, find out which houses they are, and you're probably going to be amazed at what's been communicated to you. There's so many other things we could chat about, but this one particularly, there's just something really dynamic about when Mars and Venus, those two, they're like the mid planets, so like the middle children. When they go through something, it's like a huge deal. It's like a huge deal because it's like this constant pattern that's not as in your face as the sun, but it's not as far away as like Saturn, where it's like working over your life, and Pluto, and but it's like in your life, it's in everything. It's in your day-to-day life and connected to all of it. And I just think it's so powerful. So I will continue to tell these stories because there's just so much I could talk about that sometimes I have analysis paralysis where I'm like, I could spit 1,000 things, but then I get stuck. So this is me starting a different segment and sharing with you guys my view of how and what's happening with the planets, how I see their energy, because I feel very validated by the certain astrologers that have influenced me, but also by what I know, and also the Schumann resonance. When I listen to people with the Schumann resonance, I feel so seen every day. So what's happening on Earth is so very clear to me what's happening internally for some of us, especially like in the places in which you're aligning. And Aquarius is going through my 10th house of the role I play in my career. So a lot of ego in my foundations is breaking the fuck down. And I could say more about how Uranus has had me go through identity crisis over the past, I don't know. So there will be another story to tell about the 2nd house in Jupiter, and I will share that next. But I hope this helps you understand the process that we're all going through right now astrologically, why letting go of control is so important, and controlling what you really can, and how that truly gives you the power that you need right now. The answer is no. But what everyone can do is find the answer for themselves. And that is the age of Aquarius that we're entering. And knowing that when you find those answers for yourself, even if they change, they're the best answer for you right now. And that could be what someone else needs as well. Because our nervous system, we all have a nervous system. We're all connected.